That might get faded, but the smoke clouds in the champagne. Stick it up, she might get faded.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Chishimba and I upload videos every Monday, and if you have seen any of my other videos, thank you so much for coming back. So today's video is going to be about my insecurities and struggles, and I guess this is also to help somebody that's maybe going through the same things, or somebody that feels the same way I had been feeling. So this goes back to when I was really young, and like I was probably even like 4 or 5, but I've always been skinny, like I've always been very small. And sometimes they'll pass comments like back home where they'll be like, oh, toothpick or something like that, you're so thin. People would come visit and be like, eat, why don't you eat, why? And you know, like I was trying not to be bothered. I was really trying. And for the longest, since I can remember, since maybe I was 3, I've been taking appetite medication till date. I still take them because I do not feel hungry like other people. I have to train myself to feel hungry, otherwise I will forget to eat, or I just won't feel like eating for even 2-3 days. So when I was younger, back at school, I never ever felt like I was less. Like in primary school, like nobody cared if you were big, if you were small, if you were like, I never experienced that at school, but it was back home that I experienced this, where like eat. I remember sometimes they had to beat me for me to eat. Like it was so bad. And at a point they now started they put me on a weight gain diet, and I would go to school with, I don't know why I feel uneasy. I would go to school with like a lot of food that's supposed to make me gain weight, and instead of carrying juice, they would make me carry milk. It's not that I don't want to eat, but it's that I don't feel hungry most of the time. If I eat once a day, I'm okay like throughout the day, unless I train myself. So that went on, and at school I wouldn't feel insecure about my body, but only back home, because it's something that I was constantly reminded of. But at school, the one thing I felt insecure about was my gap. And I used to feel insecure about it because I had seen people with gaps around the school or something like that, but I just never saw someone with a gap as big as mine. Like I would always see them with like tiny gaps or something like that, so it wasn't just like my situation. So I felt like it was weird, or I looked funny or something like that. I only saw these gaps like in my family, like we have them. But yeah, for a while I really hated that about myself. I used to think about getting braces. I don't know if braces do even fix gaps. Eventually I started learning to love myself the way it was, and started seeing the beauty in it. When I would meet people when I got to high school, I would meet people who would be like, oh, your gap looks so pretty, your gap looks so pretty, and like I started to gain my confidence. That's why it's very important for people to pay compliments. When you think somebody looks nice, tell it to them, because you never know what exactly they're going through. So come to high school, I was still taking the appetite medication, but I had been taking super appetite pills back home. Like when you're young, I think most people know them as appetito, super appetit or something like that. They're like white tablets, and they really do work. But when I got to high school, it's like my body was dependent and they weren't working, they were weak. So I had to go to something stronger. Now when I started taking, I don't remember what exactly that medicine was, but it was really strong, and I started to blow up. And now it moved from me being insecure about being skinny to me being insecure about being bigger. Now I never noticed this. Like when you're in school, you really don't notice you don't notice the changes, because everybody is around you. You only notice when you go home, and like somebody that hasn't seen you in a while is like, oh, okay. And we only used to wear skirts at my school. Like it's a Catholic school, so we could only wear skirts and dresses and stuff. So I couldn't notice because everything I used to carry was stretchy. And now I got home and I couldn't fit my jeans, and I kept on changing jean sizes. At some point I had to stop because I couldn't keep buying trousers. I had to now start wearing leggings because they were more stretchy, and because even when I wore trousers they would rip because of friction. Every time I had to leave the house I had to wear a shirt that would cover my back because of my bum, and my mom would always say, wear this shirt, it's long, at least wear a long shirt behind. Like, I was so self-conscious. I only have like 3 pictures during that 2-year period that I gained weight because I didn't take pictures. I just didn't think I looked nice. Nobody used to talk about how I look. Like, nobody would say ugly or anything like that. And now I was getting more compliments than I was getting insults. So I started to feel better about myself. I loved my gap. I really love my gap even now. Like, it's the one thing I can never change about myself because it makes me me. Like, I wouldn't look the same without it. After 2 years, that was like 2015 I think, I started to lose weight. I don't know where the weight went to, but it's like I couldn't keep depending on the medication because I didn't want a situation where I would be dependent on the medication for the rest of my life. So now I was on and off of the medication, and I lost the weight like drastically, and I came back to my normal body size. Not normal, but you know. And now I just feel so much more like grateful about my body. Currently I still struggle with my appetite issues. I still take appetite medication, but I've been trying to train myself to eat at least twice a day. If I'm around people that motivate me to eat, I'm going to eat. If I'm around people that are not motivating me to eat, I'm going to stick to my ways. So I've just been trying to motivate myself. I have been trying to eat as much as possible, but I don't know, it's like that thing where you have appetite issues and you also have a quick metabolism, and now it's like they're fighting each other. They just don't go together, because even when I do eat, my metabolism is too quick. I still cannot gain weight, and it's a bother and it's a struggle for me because I am currently, I think like today I'm actually okay, but like last week I was weighing 44 kgs, and that's underweight for my height and for my age. Yeah, it's not in the normal range of BMI. I'm currently trying to train myself, but I'm also getting back like on the medication. And the thing is, people shouldn't exactly talk about people's weight when you don't know exactly what's going on. My issue of not eating has taken me to the hospital before. My issue is something that my family knows about. It's something that even coming to China was a struggle, because my mom was like, who's going to remind you to eat? And I had to come here and grow up and remind myself, you know. And people don't know. They see you and they see a skinny girl, but they do not know exactly where that's coming from. I thank God I'm trying. I am here. I have survived others. I even had drips for nutrition at some point. I was on drips. Like, it's just been a struggle really, and that's the thing I'm struggling with till date. I'm unhappy with being underweight because there are so many health risks that come with being underweight. So many health risks. Just as risky as it is to be overweight, it's very risky to be underweight, because if I had to fall sick, Lord forbid it, and lose extra weight, I don't know where exactly I'm going to be. I'm going to be in the 30s, which is not healthy. But yeah, so I decided today to share with you. I feel like I don't care. I can have pimples on my face and just not care. Now it's like I don't care about that, because I've been in a situation where things were worse and things are better now, and I thank God for every step of the way, every step that He has put me through, because I think it has led to me being confident now. It's just now I'm struggling with my BMI range. I'm always going off and in and out, in and out. And yeah, hopefully with time I can fix it. Now, for anybody who actually faces anybody who feels bad about their weight, like if you are within the normal BMI range, then you're actually fine. Don't stress about it. If you are overweight, strive to lose weight. There are a lot of health risks that come with being overweight. And if you're underweight, try to eat and just get in the range. It's not about being unhappy with how you look, but it's about trying to be safe and trying to avoid the risks. And I'm going to link an Instagram page down below where you actually see that most of these celebrities posting pictures, that's not exactly how they look. Everything you have is perfectly normal. If you have cellulite, it's normal. You have stretch marks, they're normal. You have spots, it's normal. You can go look at that page. Maybe, hopefully, it inspires you and gives you a little bit of confidence. Love yourself. Nobody's going to love you the way you love yourself. And also, when you love yourself, it's easy to find somebody to love you because they already see how much you love yourself. It's very hard for you to believe that somebody loves you when you do not love yourself. You have to love yourself the way you are and embrace everything that's happening to you, all the changes in your body. Embrace them. If you have acne, one day it's gonna go. If you have spots, they will fade. Just give them 3 months, work on it, they're going to fade. If you are overweight, work out, you can lose it. If you are underweight like me, keep trying. I keep trying. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like, comment, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment down below if you faced anything that I faced as well, or if you ever also felt like your gap was ugly. Comment down below because it is beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking out to the end, and I have another video for you guys next week, Monday. Bye.